Gundy with good protection. Complete to Corey Warren. Touchdown. Warren finally gets one in the end zone. And Gundy engineering a drive. Oklahoma overcoming the Texas defense for one of the few times today.
Well, they got Kevin Wattler, the linebacker, on Warren this time. And Gundy does a great job of throwing that ball in there. That's amazing that they let him get inside that often. You know, after a while, you get that receiver that plays inside to the three receiver side. You got to line up inside, make him run a corner route every time.
Well, they haven't cut him off yet.
They haven't stopped him.
Oklahoma going for 2 as they trail 34-16. Gundy into the end zone. They got it. And again, it's Corey Warren. Corey going to get a little camera time now as he rips that helmet off. He has been one of the few bright spots for the Sooners. It is now Texas 34, Oklahoma 18.
The Postal Service would like to present 2-day priority mail. That's delivery in just 2 days of up to 2 pounds for just $2.90. Remember, 2 days, 2 pounds, $2.90. 2-day priority mail from your Postal Service.
We deliver for you.
For pickup service, call 1-800-222-1811.
So you're really giving all of this up?
Who knows what's right? All I know is how I feel. And I'm feeling I missed enough of Jenny's life already. I don't want to miss any more.
You guys going to be okay on one salary?
Actually, our broker at Payne Weber made it a little easier. When she heard I was pregnant, she got us to start investing long term to give us more options down the road.
How'd she know you were thinking about all this back then?
I'm not sure I was. Until she asked.
I have to admit, I'm a little surprised.
About what?
I just never thought I'd see you in anything but a BMW or a Lexus.
Me neither.
Airbag? Leather? This is quality. Expensive?
About 10, 15,000 less than the BMW or Lexus. I think it feels just as good.
What? Oh, there's Pontiac Bonneville. It's amazing.
It has been almost all Texas today, but Oklahoma has come back with a drive to get in this ball game here in the fourth quarter, and Scott Blanton may be trying an onside kick. Nope. He punches it deep. Texas is set up, expecting it, and Mike Adams takes it. Adams to the outside. And he cannot get away from Darius Johnson, who would not let him get by the stiff arm, but flags fly as he is thrown out of bounds by Johnson. There you see it right there. And it probably is deemed to be inadvertent. I think that's the case. A 5-yard mark-off moves it out across the 35. So Texas has it 1st and 10 at their own 36. And their idea is to burn up as much of the 7.5 minutes that remain in this game as possible. Play action. Gardere rolling. Finally dragged down by number 59, David Campbell, who got a little help from Trey Tippins.
Can you hear me now, Jack?
Second down, 10 yards to go, as all Gardere could do was get back to the line of scrimmage. On the delay. Curtis Jackson stopped for one of the few times today as Oklahoma's defense playing tough. Number 95, Russell Allen. I wonder if it's too little too late, Bo.
Well, in spite of the fact that Texas is leading by 16 points, Coach Makovic does not like this situation. What he wants to do is to move the ball here and eat up the clock. He hasn't been able to do it in the last 2 possessions.
But time is running out for the Sooners. 6 minutes, 20 seconds remaining in the game, and Texas in no great hurry. They're going to try to run the maximum off of that play clock every time. Gardere running it back up the middle. Only gets a couple in the grasp of Mike Coates. So Texas will kick it away on 4th down. Kelly McClanahan to kick. Duell Brewer back to receive. McClanahan has not had a whole lot to do today. He's only started really punting here in the 4th quarter as Texas went on drive after drive to build their lead.
Well, this is an important punt.
Not a good one. And it'll go out of bounds as he shanked it. They're coming up the sideline and going to mark it at about the 40 of Oklahoma. So the Sooners will have good field position, a punt of just 22 yards by McClanahan.
This isn't the Accord of the Camry you were talking about.
I know.
This is so sporty.
I got a V6 engine and standard anti-lock brakes.
Is it fun to drive?
It's great. The control and the power, you know, for passing and that kind of thing. And it was a couple thousand less than the Accord or the Camry.
Really? What is this?
It's a Pontiac, the new Grand Am.
Good for you.
Take one and action. Hey, what's the best thing about breakfast at McDonald's?
Coffee.
Pour out a cup, it's steaming, it's dark and rich.
I pour it personally.
Coffee fresh?
Fresh brewed. Fantastic cup of coffee.
So what's the secret?
Arabica.
Oh, what's an Arabica?
Arabica beans.
Oh, the beans. And what else?
It's always fresh.
It just tastes good.
And they like to come in and talk with each other, and just like the small coffee shop long ago.
How much a coffee refill?
They're free. What you want is what you get.
It's guaranteed.
Want some?
Yeah.
Fix-A-Dent Fresh. The spring water fresh feeling is reason enough to try it. And it's the strongest holding adhesive, so you'll never settle for anything less. Crisp freshness. Strongest hold. 2 great reasons to Fix-A-Dent and forget it.
Introducing the Goodyear Buy 3, Get the 4th Tire Free sale. Buy 3 Goodyear all-season radials, and you'll get the 4th tire free. Come on in before they all disappear.
A Texas OU moment from 1984, trailing 15-12. Texas quarterback Todd Dodge throws this apparent interception, but the Oklahoma player was ruled to be out of bounds. On the very next play, the Texas Longhorns kicked a field goal. The final score was 15-all, and an irate Barry Switzer stormed after the officials after the game. As frustrating as that game was in 1984 for Barry Switzer and company, Gary Gibbs and company here in 1992 probably even more frustrated. Gibbs about to lose for the 4th consecutive year to Texas unless Oklahoma can pull off a miracle in the last 5.5 minutes. Gundy firing long. Corey Warren with yet another catch. Hammered by Willie Mack Garza. He holds on again.
I'm having a hard time with this tight coverage of Oklahoma. Here's Warren breaking off now, going down. Ellis is chasing him. And here comes the safety over, but he gets there too late. He's playing deep over the middle on wide formations, and he can't get over there to get that play.
Corey Warren has just set an Oklahoma school record with 176 yards receiving in a single game. And he and another receiver are out wide to the right. 3 wide receivers in, 1st and 10. Gundy quickly incomplete and almost intercepted by Anthony Curl. It was a linebacker interception by Winfred Tubbs in the 3rd quarter that turned Oklahoma away earlier. Toronto has beaten Oakland, and Toronto, with a tremendous amount of pressure on them to finally win it, leads that series, the American League Championship Series, 2-1. Second down and 10, Oklahoma at the Texas 32. Flags fly. Complete to Corey Warren again. And the ball comes loose, but Warren was down.
The penalty is that the receiver on this side covered the tight end. In other words, the tight end released off the line of scrimmage. The man who was flanked outside of him was also on the line of scrimmage. That is a violation of the rule.
You have to have the right number of people in the right position along the line of scrimmage.
Here it is. You can see at the bottom of the screen, the receiver here, the tight end is the first man inside of him. When the ball is snapped, both receivers will go off the line of scrimmage. There are 5 men in the backfield, because you can see 3 up at the top, plus there are 5 in the backfield. Both of these men release, so you got a penalty either way you want it. 5 men in the backfield, and an eligible receiver covered and coming off the line of scrimmage.
And that was the tight end. The fact that the wide receiver was on the line of scrimmage made the tight end an ineligible receiver. That's the penalty that was called, and it makes it now second down and about 23 yards to go, maybe 25. Gundy has time. Corey Warren hit by Lance Gunn. And Warren and the Oklahoma fans are looking for a flag.
Now that was close. That was not incidental contact. Here's the play again. Boy, he hit him early, unless they're saying that that's not a catchable ball, but that looks like pass interference.
The only thing they probably could call was that Warren was unable to get to the ball anyway, and that would mean that it would not be interference, but that was awfully close.
Well, there's no question he got hit with the ball in the air.
And with the catches he's made today, who's to say he wouldn't have been able to get to it? Gundy on third down. Pressure. Bo Robinson has him. Shane Rink in there, number 73, along with Robinson and Norman Watkins, all surrounding Cale Gundy. A loss of 13. It's going to be third down and about a half a mile. Or fourth down, I should say.
Well, I think he's doing the right thing, kicking. Your chances of picking up a play that's going to get a first down there are not very good.
They would have to get to the 22-yard line of Oklahoma for a first down. They are at the 42, their own 42. Willie Mack Garza back to receive the punt. And Riddell gets off a good one. Willie Mack Garza's fair catching it inside the 20. And the clock stopping with 3 minutes, 49 seconds remaining. Texas leading Oklahoma 34-18.
Excuse me, you're the owner of this place?
Yeah, I'm one of them.
So you could buy any laser printer you wanted, huh?
We bought an HP LaserJet printer.
But you could have bought any laser printer.
Yeah. Why?
Ah, just for the novelty of it?
I got enough novelty around here.
But isn't buying an HP LaserJet sort of like a, no-brainer?
Nah, I think it's kind of like a brainer.
HP LaserJet printers. If it isn't a LaserJet, it's only a laser printer.
Today, a woman needs a life insurance plan of her own.
State Farm sells life insurance from an agent who's there for you today and there tomorrow, too. You see, we start you out right with a plan specifically designed for a woman's needs. One that protects the people who count on you for so very much. And the State Farm agent will be there tomorrow, too, as your life changes, to keep that plan working for the people you love.
State Farm sells life insurance.
Yeah, I looked at the BMW and the Lexus. And? I drove this. The power, the handling, the control. It was incredible. Really? It's got leather, ABS, dual airbags. It's even supercharged. I could have spent a lot more on the BMW or the Lexus. But why? What is this? The new Pontiac SSEI.
We are driving.
Very nice.
Excitement, Pontiac.
When the game began, half of this stadium was red, the other half was orange. Well, the red